My name is Sean Deppner. I play Buck Waters in It's a Wonderful Knife, and you're watching Craving Something Scary.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, visitors, subscribers, patrons, and of course, all of my channel members, otherwise known as my Cravenites. Welcome to Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Well, guys, here we are on our Saturday night. I always stream Saturday nights. I've been doing it for nearly 2 years now. I normally stream at 9 o'clock Central, and I decided some things going on here for me at the house and things happening that I'm going to start earlier. I had a chance to start earlier, so I took the opportunity to do so. So we're starting about 20 minutes before normal time. So I'm sure more folks will be coming in as the evening goes. Going to stream with you guys for maybe about an hour tonight. So we'll have a whole hour together, and hopefully my coughing will stay under control. If it starts to get crazy, then that's a sign for me to wrap it up. But hopefully we're going to be in good shape there, and we'll have a good time. Just hanging out, chilling out, talking Scream, talking horror, Q&A, all that good stuff. And let me go ahead and start with seeing who's here. All right, let's get to the chat. All right, so we've got Paula's in the house. Jill Roberts. Hey, Jill. You're my third favorite Ghostface, Jill Roberts. I'm glad you're here. What's up, DJ? Plays favorites. Good to see you. Cody's in the house. Hey, Cody. Glad you're here tonight, man. And look here, my buddy, Bobby. At Bobby's Breakdown, Hi Craven, go Pack, go. Yes, I am rooting for the Packers tonight as well. And I know our good friend Val, the General, is a huge Packers fan. I know she's watching the game. And so I'm keeping my eye on it. I'm not watching it, but I'm keeping my eye on the game. And Bobby, I hope they win tonight, man. I was rooting for the Texans earlier, but hey, they did good. They had a good year. They had a lot to build on for next season. But anyway, enough football talk. Bobby, yes, go Pack, go. DJ Moth Iverson in the house. Hello. What's your favorite scary movie? Well, DJ Moth, welcome, first of all, to the chat. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. And my favorite scary movie is, hands down, Scream 1996. Absolutely my most favorite movie. All right. Old School. What's up? Old School is checking out the chat tonight. Welcome. Glad you are here. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Kat is in the house as well. Kat says, I'm early. Hey, that's awesome. And you're early. Even I'm early too. So we're all early tonight. I'm glad you're here, Kat. Hey, Destin, what is up, my man? Hey, Destin, if you want to join me, buddy, for like an hour, I don't know what you're doing right now. But I know we weren't able to connect on the last one. So my invitation still stands for you, buddy. So let me know in the chat if you've got an hour. I'm only going to stream for about an hour tonight. So it won't be crazy long or anything. But if you want to join, let me know. Just let me know in the chat. I'll shoot you the link. Otherwise, it's all good. Glad you're here. Hey, Becky, what's happening? Good to see you too, Becky. It's always nice to see you when you can make it to the chat. And I really appreciate you being here tonight. All right. Cody. Jill versus Amber, who would win, Craven? Oh, Jill. In my book, Jill 100%. Now, don't get me wrong. Amber is crazy. Okay, she's crazy. But Jill is next level crazy. She's like, I'm serious. She's like, she displayed the most insanity and brutality to the point of hurting herself, like literally. And so I think that anyone that does that in that scenario, that's who I'm going to always put my money on if I had to wager. So Cody, for me, it's the answer is Jill Roberts all day long. Amber would put up a fight. Don't get me wrong, she would, but Jill is she's beyond crazy. She is amazingly insane, and I love that about her. That's why she's my third favorite Ghostface behind Stu and Billy. She's just relentless. She's focused. She's driven. She's disciplined, and yet she's unhinged to the max. And I think those are amazing qualities. I love how Kevin and Wes wrote the character of Jill Roberts for Scream 4. Very good stuff. Quentin is here as well. Hey, Quentin. Always good to see you. And hello, Sarah. Welcome. Glad you're here tonight. All right. Sarah says, my favorite favorite scary movie is My Life. Yeah. Mark Kincaid, baby. Scream 3. I love it. Good job. Anyone that's quoting Kincaid or Scream 3, I'm all about it. Scream 3 deserves so much more credit and recognition than it gets in my book. It's so underrated. So, Sarah, it's nice to see you here. Welcome. Kick back. Enjoy the stream. Glad you are here. Becky says, thank you. You're very welcome, Becky. Absolutely. Old school. Are you familiar with Critical Overlord? Oh, yeah. Critical Overlord and I talk fairly often, actually. We chat for quite a long time now. So, oh, yeah. For sure. What about Roman, Quentin? I like Roman a lot. Roman he's also one of my top. I'm trying to think where I rank him. Gosh, man, I think it's crazy when you've got almost 1,000 videos on your channel. It's hard to keep track mentally, honestly, over 2 years now. But I will tell you, I think I did. Anyway, I don't know. I got to go back and double check if I did a full Ghostface ranking or not. I don't think I've done one, I know, since Scream 6 came out. So even if I think I did one like a year and a half ago or something, or maybe a year ago. But anyway, I need to do a new one anyhow. So let me know if you guys want to see that. Do you guys want to see me do a Ghostface ranking video? A current one where I rank my Ghostface rankings from 1 through whatever it is, the grand total, 14 now or something like that. Let me know. I'm thinking about doing another one. It's a very time-consuming video to make, and that's fine. I don't mind putting the time in. I put a lot of time in on this channel. I grind it because I love it, and I love you guys. And I want to put content out that you like and appreciate and get something out of it. So that's not an issue. But I do, that's going to be one of those videos I'm going to work on for a couple of weeks before I actually get it posted. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are up for it, if you guys would want to watch that. Hey, what's up, Joey? Joey in the house. What's up from Alabama? All right, Joey. Well, welcome, man. Glad you're here. Glad you were here. By the way, guys, if any of you are here tonight, maybe for the first time, and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do me a big favor. Smash that subscribe button. If you like Scream content, that's my number one jam. But I talk about Halloween, Thanksgiving, It's a Wonderful Knife, Saw. Slashers is my favorite genre of films. It's all horror all the time. So it's not just Scream content, but Scream is where my passion is, like, at its burning point. So if that's something that you like, if you guys are into that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, check it out, check out some videos, and live streams. I try to stream at least 3 times a week in addition to making videos. So would love for you to do that. Also, if you're here right now and you've yet to smash that thumbs up button on this live stream, if you want to help the stream reach even more people, you can do it. Takes 3 seconds or less, doesn't cost a dime. Just smash the thumbs up button, and I would greatly appreciate it. All right. Cody says it's 14 up here in Chicago. Oh, man, that's cold. So be safe, Craven in chat. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone be safe. Everyone be safe out there. You're at 14 degrees. I think it's like 40 degrees where I'm at. So quite a bit of difference. And that's okay. I'll take 40 degrees. Hey, Kevin, what's happening, man? Good to see you, buddy. From Lakeland, Florida, as always, it's good to see you. And hey, it's my good friend Kirsten. What's up, Kirsten Marie? How are you doing? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. It's so nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. It says Ghostface ranking sounds good. Okay. All right, Kirsten. Well, all right. Kirsten is on board with the idea. So I'll work on that. I'll start to work on that this coming week, and get that done. Maybe I'll have it done by the end of the week. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to get that out by the end of the week. But anyway, either way, I'll get started on it. It is good to see you, Kirsten, as always. I miss you. We need to do a watch party together soon. It's been a while. Been too long. But I'm glad you're here. All right. Cody says, what's your favorite kill in every Scream movie? Bro, that's impossible for me to answer right now. Seriously. It's no way. I would have to really that's a question. That's a great question. But it really requires a proper answer. I need to. That's when I got to sit down and really think through carefully. However, it's a good video idea. Not bad. Hey, Sarah says sub and subbed. Well, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that very much. Old School says my soul to take is slowly becoming my favorite slasher. That's a really good one. That is an underrated slasher. Wes Craven's final movie that he wrote and directed. Technically, Scream 4 is the last movie he directed, but My Soul to Take was 2010. Scream 4 was 2011. And My Soul to Take, he wrote the movie, though. So that's the last one he wrote and directed. And I really enjoy it. It is a very underrated movie. It's one that hardly gets any talk or any discussion or anyone talk about it. I think it was this past August? I think I did every August here on the channel is Wes Craven month. Obviously, my channel is Craven, Wes Craven, something scary. So he's my favorite filmmaker, and he was born in August and he passed in August. So every August on the channel is Wes Craven month, and I do tributes to Wes. We do streams dedicated to Wes. I show interview clips. We do watch parties of Wes Craven movies throughout the whole month. And I think My Soul to Take, I either did it this past August or the August before. I think it was August before. So that's another one I need to bring back for a watch party because it is really good. So I'm glad to see that, Old School. That's awesome. Kirsten says, I've been good. It's been busy. Yeah. Glad I could make it in. Hope you're well. Thank you, Kirsten. Well, it is good to see you. I'm doing good. I mean, I've just been fighting this really bad cough, but So far, so good. You know, here we are, 19 minutes in. It's staying at bay. We miss you too. Let's do it. Yeah, tell Larry I said hi, would you? Please do. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll get something planned. I'll reach out to you. Hey, what's up, two boys? What's going on, Eric? Ghostface death rankings. Well, no, I was just gonna do a rankings of like my favorite Ghostface, like ranking the Ghost Faces from most favorite to least favorite. But that's an interesting idea too. Death rankings. That's actually not a bad idea. Hey, Melissa, welcome. Good to see you. Glad you could make it tonight. And Julie's in the house. What's up, Julie? All right. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Always good to see you, Julie. It's always a pleasure. Sarah says, I like the old Scream original killers best. Yep. Yeah, they're my favorite too. Stu is my favorite. Billy's number 2. I started with part 4, and Jill was my favorite until I watched the old one at a sleepover at my friend's. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you what, man. Scream 1 is my favorite film, my favorite scary movie in general. And my favorite sequel, though, Sarah, is Scream 4. So for me, I go Scream 1 and 4. Those are my 2 favorites. I like them all in varying degrees, especially the Wes Craven movies. I really love those. But yeah, Scream 4 is awesome as well. You can't go wrong with those at all. Cody says, thoughts on the new Abigail? Oh, yeah, I love the trailer. I've watched the trailer for Abigail. I think I come up to like 5 times now, and it just feels like a radio silence movie. You know what I mean? Like every time I watch that trailer, I'm like, this is radio silence's style. It feels right. You know, Guy Busick wrote it. When it's got that Ready or Not kind of vibe with the house and the windows and everything locked up, and you know, the hunt. It has a very Ready or Not feel from the trailer, and I'm like, it's radio silence's style. So I think it'll be good. I actually do. I really think they'll do a good job. What do you think? Are you excited about it? Hey, Paula. All right. Melissa says, do you like Deadly Friend? I do. Deadly Friend is actually a movie that I did watch in August as part of Wes Craven month. We fired up Deadly Friend, and I hadn't seen it in a little bit. And it was good. I enjoyed seeing it again. So I like it. I think it's a great story. I think that Wes wrote that, and there's a lot, you know, there's a lot to that story. And you know, something that Wes Craven was so good at that a lot of modern directors sometimes don't get, I think they miss the mark, is that Wes could communicate a message, right? Like he could have a particular, whether it's a political message to a degree or social commentary, maybe it's a better way to say it. Wes Craven could make a commentary on society and social issues, and you know, issues like abuse and, you know, domestic, all that kind of stuff. And what was so brilliant when you watch his movies where those are present, not every movie has that, you know, a specific agenda, whatever. But what I've always been so impressed with and was impressed with Wes was that he could tell a story. Excuse me. First cough. Here we go. First cough of the stream. he was a great storyteller because he could communicate what he wants to say in a way that naturally, organically flows with the story. And if you're not really paying attention, it'll go over your head. And it's done with sometimes great subtlety, but yet it's there. Like it's completely right there on the screen, if that makes sense. And I think that that is a very difficult thing to be able to do well, to be able to communicate a specific idea, a social commentary, an ideology, whatever adjective or description you want to give it. It's a brilliant person that can write a story that does that, but it's done in such a subtle way that it's not about that. Like you're not being beaten over the head with it, if that makes sense. But it's there. It's clearly there. But it's in a way that you can digest it into the story and it feels natural. So I miss that because a lot of writers don't have that ability. I think they sometimes try, but it's either too far one direction or the other. Wes Craven could hit it right in the middle and execute it perfectly. Deadly Friend is a movie that does that. That's why I'm ranting. Because it's a movie that absolutely does that. And he does it well. So anyway, those are my thoughts on Deadly Friend. It's really underrated. It's really good. Julie says, good to see you too, Stephen. Well, thank you, Julie. Appreciate that. Justin Proper in the house. What's up, Justin? What is Wes Craven? That's right. That's the answer, my friend. Whatever the question is, if we're talking quality horror movies, that's the answer. What's up, brother? Good to see you, Justin, as always. Julie says, for Abigail, I thought Melissa would be the vampire, but that's okay. It looks awesome. Yeah. You know, Julie, remember for like the longest time, the rumor that was floating around everywhere was that it was going to be Dracula's daughter. Remember? Which, honestly, based on the trailer, Abigail could very well be, probably is Dracula's daughter, but we all assumed, me included, I mean, I certainly assumed that Melissa was going to be Dracula's daughter. Exactly. I felt the same way. So when I saw the trailer, I was a little bit surprised too. I was like, oh, this is good. This is different than I was anticipating. But I'm okay with that because like the way it looks to me, it looks really good. Yeah, it does. It does look awesome. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly. I completely agree. Completely agree. And hey, a super chat just came in. Hang on a second. All right, guys, as you know, anytime you send a super chat in, it moves ahead to the front of the line. Priority. Let me go ahead and get to the super chat. I just got the notification. And let's take a look and see. And it is from Alex, ALX 19881. Always good to see you, ALX. Hope it's okay if I call you Alex, but I'll call you ALX for right now, just to make sure. But it's good to see you again. Says, I have a suggestion for a future live stream. Okay. You should bring on some stew believers and some stew deniers to debate each other on the issue of whether Stu Macher is alive or dead. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's actually something I've kicked around before. In order for that to work, to really work like the way it should, it's got to be very, very well planned. It's got to be the right people. It's got to be very structured. It's got to be very, very clear guidelines and what have you. Now, I will tell you something. We basically essentially have done this though. Now it's been a while, and so it's something that you probably have not seen. But what I did was I wanted to take all of the most common objections, and so we went to Reddit, we went to YouTube, we pulled the most common objections to Stu Macher being alive that we could find. And I drilled my good friend Fate Decided, who is not on the Stu train. I am the conductor of the Stu train. So him and I are always, kind of going at it in a fun way, not in a mean-spirited way. We're good friends. But I drilled him. I said, give me everything. Give me every objection you possibly have to Stu Macher being alive. And we went through. Came out to be 15 objections. 15, 1-5. And I recruited some friends who are content creators. We did our research. We prepared for 3 months for this live stream. 3 months. It's called The People versus Stu Macher. And it was a live stream event that is, people have told me that it was, in their minds, it was epic. And so I really encourage you to see it. And you know what? My good friend Polar, I'm just looking at the chat right here. What's happening, Polar? Good to see you. And look at Polar already talking about it. She's already talking about it and put a link for it. There you go. Okay, so right here. Hang on. 1 second. Let me go back because StreamYard scrolls and moves stuff around. Here it is. All right, here we go. Right here, Alex ALX. Check it out. This is The People versus Stu Macher. Thank you, Polar, for posting that. I appreciate it. That is something that I highly encourage you after this live stream, if you've got some time tonight. It is, or even if it's not tonight, if it's whenever you can, save that, bookmark it on your web browser, save it in your email. You got to check it out. It's pretty darn extensive. Real research, real life data, real life statistics, actual case studies, objective evidence. I mean, it's really, really carefully researched. So check it out. I've had several people that have actually come over to be Stu Truthers now as a result of that live stream. Several people have messaged me and said, man, I wasn't on the Stu train before, but I am now. So anyway, check it out. Thank you, Polar, for posting that. I much appreciate it. And yeah, so ALX, thank you so much for the suggestion, though. I do appreciate it. I was talking to some of the folks that had participated in that original event, and they had mentioned to me about, hey, asking, should we update it? Like, should we, not update it, but should we do a new one now that Scream 6 has come out, right? And it's something that I'll just say this, stay tuned. There may be a People versus Stu Macher part 2. This Stu Macher part 2 in 2024. All right, stay tuned. But in the meantime, ALX, thank you for your generous super chat of $10. Truly helps the channel out a lot. Greatly appreciate it. Starting a new year, here we are. Actually the first month, can you believe it? It's winding down. It's the 20th already. But yeah, a new year has begun. I have lots of ideas for the channel for all of you guys that I want to do for you this year. But it's going to have to be dependent upon growth. And, you know, every super chat like this that you submit helps that become closer to being a reality and more things I can do that I want to do. So thank you for that super chat. It means a lot. It helps out a lot. And you know what? We'll do a couple. I'm going to do 2 clips for you because, I mean, hey, man, that's a generous super chat. So first of all, we'll do a little dance. And then we'll throw on, speaking of Stu Mocker, we'll throw on, I'll throw on a little Stu clip. So first of all, Alex or ALX, here's we go, buddy. When it comes time for super chats, it just makes us want to dance. Sometimes you want to get your groove on. Oh, yeah. All right. And one more super chat clip for you, ALX, for your $10 super chat. You know what? It's that beautiful shade of yellow. You guys know I see that spicy mustard coming. So guys, if you're new here tonight, you may be asking, what in the heck is happening right now? Well, let me just tell you, every time a super chat is given or memberships are gifted, I like to play a crazy funny clip. All right. So you just makes you smile, just something off the wall, usually. All right. So that's what I'm doing here. Every super chat gets a clip. And here's one that's a classic on the channel. I want to see those hot dog emojis in the chat. Let's go. Crank it up for some spicy mustard.
Do you feel the hunger tonight?
Oh, we feel
Are you a
it.
little hungry? I wanna be a hot dog. Be a hot dog tonight. I'm a hot dog. If you wanna take a bite, if you wanna dip me in spicy mustard, then you can. Cause I'm a hot dog.
Wow. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. ALX, thank you again for the generous super chat. It's much appreciated. All right. Let's get back to the chat now. I'm going to catch back up. I'm way behind. Way behind. Cody says, did you hear they're making Until Dawn into a movie? It was a horror game in 2012. No, actually, I haven't. I don't think I have heard that yet. Or maybe I did. Did I hear that Until Dawn? I don't know. Not 100% sure. But sounds intriguing. Yeah. Yeah. Melissa says, I always thought Stu is in 6 chasing Gail, but I know it was him. No, actually, I 100% do believe that, Melissa. I think you're onto something. I think Stu absolutely was the Ghostface in Gail's apartment. That was not Quinn. No, I don't buy that in a million years. A lot of clues there. There are actually a lot of breadcrumbs leading to Stu in that scene. All right, Cody, you take care. All right. Glad you were here for a little while. Thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. It's great to have you. Old School says, can't believe the faculty is getting a reboot. I know, Old School. I'm a little bit torn on that. You know, that I just saw the original again last month. It had been a long time. And I'm like, you know, this really was a good movie. It was Kevin Williamson. He knows how to write, man. The guy knows how to write characters and a good story. So I don't know about that reboot, man. They better not mess it up, right? As they say. Don't mess it up. Yeah, that's right, Julie. Stu is coming back, man. Matthew Lillard's making a comeback. Oh, yeah. You bet. Hey, Larry, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, it's been a long time. Great to see you, friend. Hope all is well. People versus Stu Mocker was such a great stream. I'll never forget it. So much fun. 100% Stu Train. Thanks, Larry. It's good to see you, man. Really made my night having you and Kirsten here tonight, man. It was really great. Very, very cool. Yeah, man, that was a special night, wasn't it? I mean, that was 3 months of work, and I'll never forget it either, man. It was so fun. We had such a good time. Yeah, such a good time. Polar Craven was dressed up as a judge. I was. It's true. It was so insane. Hey, what's up, Real Cinema Lemons? What's up, my man? Good to see you here. All right. Cool. Cool. Says, thanks for checking out the live stream on Lemon Nation channel. Great to see you there and support. Oh, you're very welcome. I enjoyed it as well, man. I'm glad I was able to pop in before I went live, and it was good to see you, man. Good job. You're doing a good job. Keep it up. Keep it up, my friend. Keep it up. Sarah says, I want to see it, Craven, because I'm just beginning the Scream journey. Ooh. Scream is now my favorite movie ever. Oh, absolutely. 100% agree. It's mine too. I'm telling you right now, Sarah, enjoy it. If you're just starting the Scream journey, oh my gosh. Could you guys imagine, for all of you that are hardcore screamers like me, who've literally, I seriously don't know how many times. I can't even quantify it anymore. I know I've seen Scream probably around 200 times. I think I've seen Scream 2, 3, and 4. All of them, all well over 100 times. Probably closer to 200. I mean, I know the script by heart. I could just sit here and just read the lines or just quote the lines. It's amazing. I mean, I love them that much. They are my comfort movies. And but my point is, Sarah, this is you're just beginning. Enjoy it. Enjoy the first time you see each one of these movies. Oh man. I just like what I was gonna say was imagine going back. If we could go back in time and watch every one of them for the first 4, especially the Wes Craven movies for the first time again. And enjoy it, Sarah. Enjoy. Hey, listen, I'm going to be having a Scream Fest soon here on the channel. Just so the guys let you know, within the next few weeks, it may be the end of February. I don't know when yet. I'm working on it. But I will be having a Scream Fest here on the channel, guys. We're going to watch all 6 Scream movies, probably one per week, maybe twice a week for 3 weeks. But we're going to watch 1 through 6. So I'll make a big deal, and I'll make a big announcement, a big deal out of it, because I want you guys to all be planning ahead, and we're going to make a Scream Fest an insane experience. It's going to be so fun. So stay tuned. And Julie, wow, that dance. Talking about the super chat clip. Yeah. It's one of my new super chat clips. And Polar, thank you, Polar, saying make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for that, Polar. I appreciate it. Turn on notifications. Seriously, guys, don't forget that. That's very important. Hit that bell icon and set it to all notifications. Because I do impromptu live streams. And it'll just pop up. You'll get a warning like in 5 minutes the stream starts or something. So, hey, Jeff, what's going on? Jeff Hill has joined. Good to see you, man. I'm still catching up in the chat. As you can tell, I'm about 5 minutes behind, but I'm working my way through it. Remember, super chats go to the front of the line. Just remember that, front of the line. And we'll make sure and get you moved right up front. All right. Gage, what's up, Gage? Gage Smith in the house. Make a new Child Play TV show, USA. Yeah, I watched season 1 of the Chucky series. I liked season 1, but I started season 2, and I have to be honest, man, I'm just not feeling the second season. And I've had a couple of people tell me that, like, 2 is a little bit rough, like, but keep pushing through it. Like, it'll it gets better. That's what I've been told. So I need to go back to it because I liked the first season. I really did. But just haven't felt that second season. But we'll see what happens. Good to see you, Gage. Hey, Eric, the bearded one himself, the bearded entertainment. What's up, my man? That's the most work I've ever put into a video. Oh, well, you guys are talking about a video. Well, good to see you, buddy. Glad you're here. Always good to see you. Oh, are you talking about the People versus Stumacher? Yeah. I just realized what you're talking about. I just connected the dots. I know. There was so much work put into that. Eric, actually, the Bearded Entertainment is Eric. He's a member of the panel of People versus Stumacher. And he was responsible for some extensive research. So yeah, I believe it, man. That's the most work you've ever put in. I totally believe it. That was a lot. And it was 3 months of prep. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen the People versus Stumacher, trust me, you need to see it for sure. All right. All right, give me one sec, guys. All right, I'm back. Thanks, guys. We're going to go about another 15 minutes or so. Something like that. My throat's doing very well. I'm very happy that I've only had a couple of coughs so far, which is a big improvement. Trust me. That's a huge improvement from where it's been going on lately. Hey, Jason. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. All right. Jeff says, how do you bring Stu back? Do you say he faked his death and he's in hiding? Yeah, I think, Jeff, I'll give you the short version of that, of answer for that right now. But yes, that's I would. I think the way that you bring Stu back that has the least amount of hurdles to jump, right? The least amount of obstacles is that it was a fake death. I think that's the way you go. I know there's a lot of people that are real passionate about the idea of saying, no, he was in a mental facility, he either broke out of prison or a facility or whatever, or he was released. And again, I'm not saying that you can't go that route, because it's just a matter of imagination. I mean, a writer can write anything. The only thing I have to say about that, though, is if you do go that way, you have so much more explaining to do. You have got to validate. You have so many hoops you have to jump for that to make sense, right? And I think the easiest path is that everyone thinks he's dead. Because if everyone thinks he's dead, then no one's going to be talking about him. You're not going to hear him talking about him in the sequels, right? Because there's no reason to. So that's the short answer, buddy. Short answer. That's the short answer. You got to. For me, it's the death. He faked his death. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, Sarah says, I watched the third one an hour ago. Oh, that's so cool. Get ready for Scream 4. Scream 4 is my favorite Scream sequel. So enjoy Scream 4. That's really, really good. They're all really good. Hey, look who's here. Night Watch Zone. My good buddy Knight's here in the chat. Hey, what's happening, man? Much love to my brother Steve. Well, man, much love to you too, Knight. It's so nice to see you here. decided I'd jump in tonight a little early and just stream for about an hour or so tonight. And so I'm got about 10 more minutes and I'm going to start wrapping up. But it's good to see you, Knight. If you guys have not subscribed to my friend Knight over at the Night Watch Zone, man, oh man, you got to do that. You've got to do that. So if you're a visitor here and you're not familiar with the Night Watch Zone, you need to go subscribe to him right now. He's got amazing content. Fantastic friend of mine, great friend. You'll love what he does over there. We do a lot of streams together, watch parties together. I mean, every week we're together streaming on either his or my channel or both. So definitely go subscribe to the Night Watch Zone if you have not done so. You really need to do that. You will not be sorry. I promise. All right. Sarah, what's up? Sarah says, I want to be a member. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Says, I want to be a member when I get paid next Wednesday. Oh, that's very kind of you, Sarah. I'll also want to put a super chat for the videos I'm catching up on. Very cool. Well, Sarah, thank you very much. Seriously, that means a lot. And you have no idea how much that helps the channel whenever you step up to the plate like that and become a channel member and you support the channel each month and you submit super chats. Those things are huge and they make a big difference in my life and the channel's life. And I really appreciate that. So thank you very much. That's very generous of you to do that. And I look forward to seeing you join. I'll definitely get notified whenever you become a member, and you'll get that wicked cool skull logo by your name. It'll turn green. You'll get all the custom emojis and all the perks of being a member, private watch parties each month. It's going to be great. So thank you, Sarah. That means a lot to know that you value the content to the point you want to support it financially. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now, Julie says, I actually enjoyed Chucky season 2 more than season 1. Oh, interesting. Okay. It was so funny and just clicked with me. Okay. Also, it's hilarious how they always bring back Devon Sawa. I'm probably saying that wrong, but whatever. I got you. Oh, that's cool, Julie. Well, I'm glad. Yeah, look, I need to give it a chance. I think I only saw the first 2, maybe. And then I stopped after like the first 2 episodes. So I need to give it more because there's like, what, 8 or 10? So, all right, Julie, you've made me reconsider. I'll go back and give it a chance. And I have been told that once you get past the first like 3 or 4 episodes, someone told me they thought it really picked up strong. So I'll have to do that. Eric says, yeah, the people versus Stu Mocker, we had a ton of prep. It was such a good time. It really was, man. It was. I don't know if you were here, Eric, earlier when I said this. You may have already heard it, but just in case, I think that this year, maybe this summer, it's time for People versus Stu Mocker Part 2. Because we've got Scream 6 out now. There's things we can talk about and supplement, and so it won't be the exact same thing, right? It'll be new stuff. But I think it's time to maybe do that. So we'll see. And hey, got a super chat just come through here. I just got my notification here, and it looks like it came in a little bit ago from Jeff Hill with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Jeff. It says, instead of killing off the killer, what if we actually have the killer get away with it for this to change it up? Ooh, now see, that's an interesting idea. And it's one that I've kicked around before. And here's the only issue. And Eric, the Bearded Entertainment's going to love, he's going to love this because I know how he feels about cliffhangers. one of the big theories, discussions that I talked about. This is before your time, Jeff. This was a year ago, probably maybe even longer. Getting ready for Scream 6, it would have been longer than a year. One of the ideas that I would kick around on live streams was, should Scream 6 end with the cliffhanger? And we would talk about it, just theories. And should it be a cliffhanger at the end of Scream 6? And if there is, what's it going to be? Right? And then how does it get paid off in 7? And we went, all this discussion, lots of fun conversations about it. But here's the thing. I was always kind of like right in the middle. Like, in other words, I was like, okay, I'm cool if we do a cliffhanger. I'm okay if we don't. Right. So I was kind of in the middle. You could, in other words, I could go either way and be okay with it. And then Eric, the Beardy Entertainment, was always adamant about no cliffhangers. He was like, just would not budge. Like, he wouldn't give it any consideration. He's like, nope, no cliffhangers. Wrap that story up, because you never know what's going to happen after the movie. You never know. And it's a valid point. Well, look at here. Fast forward. Now, just imagine if we'd have gotten this really major cliffhanger on 6 at the end with Sam and Tara, just for an example, and their survivals is up in the air, or maybe it's not even that. Maybe it's like a situation where they're kidnapped and the killer has them, and we know they're alive, so it's not like that. There's any number of scenarios we could sit here and theorize. But if we had gotten a major cliffhanger tied directly to Sam and or Tara, either one or both, look at the mess we would be in right now. Think about it. Here we are, Scream 7 completely up in the air right now. I mean, it's going to happen, but we don't know the story of it at all. And as of right now, things can change. But as of right now, Melissa is gone. There's no Sam. There's no Tara. Tara's gone. Jen is gone. And we lost the director. Christopher Landon. But outside of that, I'm just talking about the characters. Here we are with no Sam and Tara. Now the writers would have to be jumping through these crazy hoops, retconning stuff. Or it would be like the worst scenario where they say they died, like it was an off-screen death, right? Oh man, that's like the biggest cheat of the world when you start a movie up and they're like, oh yeah, well, kind of like what Halloween 4 had to do with Jamie Lee Curtis, because like she died in a car wreck. Like, oh gosh, seriously? So here's the issue. The reason I bring all that backstory up is that the initial idea, Jeff, of having the killer get away with it is not it's actually appealing to me. I think that's a cool idea. And I guess it's a little different because if the killer's not identified, right? That's the key. If they have not revealed who the killer is and the killer gets away, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal, because they could simply write the killer to be any character they want, even someone we haven't seen before. So if it's different having a killer who's yet unmasked survive and have that cliffhanger, instead of having an actual character who we know, like a Sam, a Tara, or any of them, Mindy and Chad, or Gail, whatever, any of the characters that we know on screen. So generally speaking, I would say I would be careful with any cliffhanger scenario. And now with what's happened with 7 to this point, at least, I am like overly cautious. Now I'm like, okay, I'm with Eric now. No cliffhangers at all. It's all got to be wrapped up at the end of the movie. However, with it being a Ghostface killer, if they haven't revealed them, you could do it. I think you could make that work because you're not contingent upon a certain person, right? Even if the writers had a character in mind to say, hey, this is going to be the killer in 7, and then that character or that actor can't come back, we didn't know that was going to be the killer. So it wouldn't really affect us. They would just have to write it differently. So it wouldn't be as big of an impact, right? So, yeah, man. If you're going to do a cliffhanger, that's the way I think is the safest way to do a cliffhanger. An unidentified Ghostface gets away. That's the safest way because then it really doesn't matter what happens for the most part. You can just write and it will work. Good question. Great idea, Jeff. Thanks for your $5 super chat to the channel. I appreciate it very, very much. And, you know, sometimes a super chat like that, man, it just makes you want to fly. Kind of like this butterfly guy. Yeah. I love that guy at the end. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's see here, guys. All right, guys. We're going to go about 5 more minutes, and I'm going to call it a stream. It's been such a great time. It goes by so fast, man. So fast. Let's see here. ALX says it would have been a snowy setting if we were filming in Montreal. Oh, yeah. Recently had a snowstorm. Yeah, we were sure hoping to have a Scream, wintry Scream setting with snow. But I will say this. We did get It's a Wonderful Knife. So if you want to see a snow backdrop for some really good kills, at least we have that. We do have something we can watch and enjoy, which I'm a fan of that movie. So if you haven't seen it. Hey, Kyle, what's going on? Kyle's in the house. Hello to you, my friend. All right. And Polar, thank you for putting Night Watch's for Night's link for the Night Watch Zone. Thank you for that. What's up, JT, over at Sinister Artworks, my good buddy JT. All right, man. Good to see you. I'm just starting to wrap up, my friend, here, and I'm trying to catch up on the chat. I'm still way behind on the chat, guys. Sarah says, I promise I want to learn all about this channel and Scream. Well, that's awesome, Sarah. Make yourself at home. You got over 900 videos. Check out the playlists, interviews. I've interviewed, cast members from Scream and the different Ghostface actors. So much stuff you can dig into. I think you'll enjoy it. So, yeah. And Julie also has a great recommendation. Sarah, if you have not yet seen the TV series, yeah, I recommend it as well. It's separate from the movies. Yep, they're not connected, but they're good. So you should definitely check it out. Good recommendation, Julie. Very good. I agree. All right. Eric says, time for a retrial. Yeah, man. Excuse me. Versus Stu Mocker. Real Cinema Lemon says, I just got on the Stu train a bit. Okay. That's all right. Come on, man. It's a great place to be. You think he'll come back after spending years in a hospital? Okay, well, again, there's the different ways to do it, for sure. That's definitely one way to do it, man. You can do it that way. You just got to write. You got to be. You got a lot of heavy lifting you got to do, but it could be done. What's up, Scott Royston in the house? Hey, man, how you doing? Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Eric says, "Oh yeah, I was not on board for the cliffhanger, and I was right. You were. Well done, Eric. You did. Good job, my man." Julie says, "I've been forever on board with the cliffhanger." But yeah, Eric was right this time. Yeah, he was. That's why I got a shout out to Eric, man, because he was right on this one. He called it. Polar says, "Spice it up. I'm fine with the cliffhanger if they don't space the movies out more than a year." Yeah, I can see that too. I mean, get it in there quick, consistent, boom, boom. You don't want to wait 10 years. Oh my gosh, 10 years. You imagine? Crazy. Hey, Katie, what's going on? Popping the popcorn in the house. Good to see you. All right. All right, guys. I am just about to wrap up and call it a night before my coffin kicks in. Oh, you guys are laughing at the butterfly man. Jeff liked it too, Melissa. I thought you guys might get a kick out of that. It's one of my new super chat clips for January. I just simply call him the butterfly man. Sarah says, "Are you doing another show next Saturday?" Yes, I am. In fact, next Saturday, and let's see here. Next Saturday is a special show. I will be streaming next Saturday with a special guest right here on 8 p.m. Central. Next Saturday, I have a cast member of the film The Jester, which I'm going to be doing a watch party for this movie on Wednesday night. If you have not seen The Jester, it came out this past Halloween. If you have not seen the movie, I'm going to be doing a watch party this coming Wednesday, the 24th at 8 p.m. Central. And Lilia Symington is one of the lead characters in the film, and she will be joining me for a 1-hour interview on next Saturday, the 27th at 8 p.m., and it's going to be an amazing time. Make sure you have plans now to attend. I hope you guys will all come. The stream is already set up, so Polar, if you're still here, if you could put a link to that stream in the chat, I would appreciate it. You guys can go there right now, smash the thumbs up button, and hit the notify me button as well to get sure you get notified. So next Saturday, Lilia Symington, cast member of The Jester. She plays Emma, and she will be on the channel for an exclusive interview right here. So enjoy. Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to be here. That's right, Polar. Usually streams I try to stream every Saturday. Yep, that's right. Yeah. Sarah says, "I feel happy with new friends I've made tonight, getting love from everyone and sending love to everyone." Well, Sarah, that's what this channel is all about. And I'm so glad that you feel that way. And this is a place where you have a voice and you'll be accepted. And everyone here is the number one rule is respect. And as long as everyone is treating everyone with respect, we can have different opinions and we not agree on things, and that's fine. As long as we treat each other with respect, I encourage that discussion. And so this is a place where it's a safe place to voice your perspective and your opinions. So I'm glad you found the channel, Sarah. very thankful you're here and glad you're having a good time. All right. So thank you for that. And I look forward to seeing your comments on my videos too when you get a chance to check them out. And that's right. The Lethal Collective, Julie, on Monday, we are back. Monday at 4:30 p.m. Central, we are back with the Lethal Collective. So be sure you guys check that out. The Lethal Collective is the YouTube channel. It's myself, Knight from the Night Watch Zone, Killjoy Jake, and Fate Decided. It's the four of us that come together and talk all kinds of crazy stuff. We're talking alien stuff Monday, so stay tuned. Thank you, Polar, for putting the stream link. There it is for Lilia's interview. Next Saturday, guys, I would love to get that to 50 likes if we can this week. So if you have not clicked the thumbs up button, if you wouldn't mind, I would greatly appreciate that. Just takes 3 seconds, and it really will help the channel not only get more exposure, but that stream itself, it will help that stream get sent to more people. So, yeah. Thanks, Polar, for putting that in there. Sarah says, do you have merchandise? I want a hoodie. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely have merchandise. I sure do. Got quite a bit of merch, actually, that you can choose from. Let me put a link for you here to my merch store. And you can go browse all the different categories of. I have Stew Train merch. I've got Cult of Craven, my logo stuff. I mean, just a lot of stuff you can choose from. Trust me. It's better to see it than it is to try to explain it. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Here's a link to, and Polar may have already put it in there. Hang on a second, but I'm just going to throw it in here real quick. If it's a duplicate, that's okay. Sarah, there is the link. I'm just putting it in there now. So click that. You can browse the merch and grab yourself a hoodie. Got a lot of killer hoodies in there to choose from. Some good looking stuff. I think you'll like it. That's right, Polar. Thank you. You like the video in advance. It does help the algorithm going. Yes. JT, can I be the judge? No, JT, I will be. I'm the judge, man. That's a seat. It's kind of like the Supreme Court, you know. As long as you're alive, as long as I'm alive, I'm in the seat. But you could definitely be one of the legal counsels. So that's definitely not a problem. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Polar. Polar says yes, he has merch and great Stew Train merch. Thank you, Polar. Appreciate that. Yeah. That's awesome. So yeah, Sarah, there it is. Just click that link, go check it out, and have fun. And you can get lots to choose from. So that's right, Polar. I'm the conductor of the Stew Train and the judge of the courtroom. Yes, indeed. Yes, those are lifelong positions. Julie says, JT, you and Eric can fight over Counselor Queen. Gosh. Oh my word. Yeah, that was something else. You guys just have to watch. If you haven't seen it, you got to watch it to understand what's going on there. Oh my gosh. Randomly Robbie, see what's up, Randomly Robbie. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. I'm just actually about to end the stream, but you can watch the replay. We'll definitely check out the replay. Thank you for your content. Well, man, you're very welcome, Robbie. That's very kind of you. I appreciate you, and I'm so glad that you enjoy the content. And trust me, your encouragement goes a long way. Something I say a lot here is that, when you're doing live streams, you're doing videos, you get into a mode of pouring out, because I want to give you guys good content that you enjoy. I want the streams to be fun. I want to talk about things that matter to you guys as well. And so a lot of that is kind of the outpouring. But what you guys don't realize is that when you say things like that, like thanking me for the content, encouraging me, how much you tell me how much you enjoy it, anything like that. In addition to, of course, your super chats and memberships, that's all that stuff. All those pieces are like you pouring back in. And it's this amazing dynamic that we share. And so when you guys take the time to encourage and leave an encouraging note, an encouraging comment, like I say, or a super chat, any of those kind of things, that's like filling up the tank, helping to keep the tank refilled to continue to keep putting out more content and doing all these things. So I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate it. And so thank you, Robbie. It really means a lot to take the time to say something like that. Like just saying thank you. It means a lot. It means more than you know to me and any content creator. Really does. So I just got off work. Hate that I missed it, but I'll rewatch it. Absolutely. Yeah. So I look forward to the updates. You never disappoint. Oh, Robbie, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Really, I appreciate that so much. What's up, Nola? Nola says late again. Thanks, YouTube notifications. Oh, sorry, Nola. I hate that too. I know some people have told me that they don't always get that notification. But speaking of notifications, guys, I just got a notification right now that JT over at Sinister Artworks has gifted 5 memberships to the channel. JT, thank you so much, man. That is incredibly generous of you, bro. Seriously. 5 memberships to the channel. Let me see who got those memberships. I'm very curious. Let's see. Okay, Nola Ray got one of the memberships. Melissa, welcome back in the fold. Guest TJ Sanders and Mike 42 got the last membership. Thank you so much, JT, for that. I appreciate it. I'm just about to shut the stream down, and there comes the notification. Thank you, bro. JT, thank you for helping to grow the community, keeping new members coming into the channel, and helping the community to continue to be strong and grow larger. It's wonderful. And thank you for that, brother. And it really helps the channel so much, man. So JT, thank you, brother, for doing that. I really, really appreciate it. JT says he didn't get notified either of the stream. Oh, man. Well, shoot. That stinks. I hate to hear that. I really do. I hate to hear that. Hey, real quick, I'm going to play a super chat clip for JT and his 5 memberships, and to welcome all of you brand new Cravenites back into the inner circle. And I think that, you know what? This would be time to just have a little song. So let's do it. Here we go. JT, this. Oh, yeah. He's going for it, man. I got to give him credit for that. He's confidence levels through the roof. He's like, I'm not going to be shy. I'm going for it. All right, guys. Sarah, you're very welcome. Glad you were here. Welcome to the channel. It's great to see you. Great to have you. Thanks for being here. And it was a fun time. I want to thank all of you for coming tonight to the live stream. It was a great time, and I sure enjoyed it. And I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. And I'm so glad that my cough has been, honestly, this is the best it's done in quite, like weeks. So finally, guys, it looks like that corner, just turning that corner little by little. So thanks again for all your super chats, your gifted memberships, and your encouragement. And it was so great to see so many new people tonight. And Sarah, thank you for being a part of the channel and the community. We look forward to seeing you back on the next live stream. Stay tuned, be sure and have your notifications turned on so that you're going to get notified. Fingers crossed. Right, Nola? Nola says, I'll watch the replay and get caught up. There you go. And Polar, thank you as well for being here and moderating the chat, Polar. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. You're awesome as always. And I hope you're feeling better in general. And thanks for being here as well. And you guys are awesome. Appreciate you. Robbie, you take care as well. Glad you're feeling better. Can't wait for more content. Thank you, my friend. Stay tuned. More content is always around the corner. I will also start working on doing my new Ghostface rankings video because I haven't done one since Scream 6 came out. So I'm going to do a new one for you guys. It'll probably take me a week to get it done because they take a lot longer than a normal video. But I'll start working on it and this week. So be keeping your eyes peeled for that. Maybe by the end of the week for my Ghostface rankings of least favorite or most favorite to least favorite, or either way, maybe least favorite to most favorite. That's probably what I'll do. All right, guys. Julie, thank you so much. I had a fun time with you as well. Glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out. And you guys are awesome. All right, I'll leave it there. See you all very, very soon. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of your night. Have an incredible Sunday. And be safe, be kind, and most of all, guys, peace. Much love to you all. Take care. Bye.
Hey, you have been watching Craven Something Scary. This is Lee Waddell, the original Ghostface, thanking you for stopping by and checking it out.